Hello, and welcome to the new playthrough that I am starting on this channel, and it is the second Dragon Quest game that I'll be doing on this channel, and it is Dragon Quest V. And many people actually think that this is either the best or one of the best Dragon Quests, and well, you're about to find out why. I mean, it's got a fantastic story. It's got a very high difficulty, but it has got balance. It isn't ridiculous. There's not too much grinding that's needed, but you know. Anyway, let's get into it. Begin a new quest. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Keep it at 5 stereo. There we go. So here is Pappas, the main character's dad, or Phantom's dad. If we're gonna obviously, put a label on it. Anyway, Lord Pappas, your wife has just given birth. What, so soon? Congratulations, Lord Pappas. You've got yourself a beautiful baby boy. Such a strong voice, I can hear him crying from here. Oh, dearest. What a beautiful child. Listen to him. He already sounds like a little warrior. Let's see. What should we name him? I've got it. How about Jonas, Lazarus, Samson? My, what wonderful names. Perfect for a little warrior. But actually, I've been thinking of a name as well. What do you think about the name Phantom? Phantom, eh? It doesn't really have that zing to it, does it? Good old reference to zing there. You know, the magic spell. Still, it is kind of catchy, and how can I say no to you? Phantom, from this day on, your name shall be Phantom. Oh, dearest. Martha, what is it? Are you alright? Talk to me. So did Phantom's mother die on the day of his birth. You have to find out as you join me of the wonderful journey of Dragon Quest V. Hand of the Heavenly Bride. And you'll see why it's called that eventually. But here we go. Do 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 do. So yeah, that castle will become of importance. Anyway, so now we've jumped 7 years. Phantom, it's about time you finally woke up. What? You had a dream from when you were a baby and you were in some castle, you say? Wah, sleepyhead. Why don't you take a little walk out in the fresh air, son? It will help wake you up. I'd rather get the stuff in these drawers. So yes, the first few places I'll be going to is Alcapa, Santa Rosa, and I forgot the other place. There's about, I think, 4 dungeons in Act 1. Act 1 is is it the shortest of... Yeah, it's the shortest of the acts. But it's obviously the game setter-upper. And it's clear as to what parts in the game are separate all 3 acts. And you'll see. You'll see rather easily. I know, here we go. Just going to pop that there. So despite being the beginning of the game, it will still be difficult at points. Anyway, what's the matter, boy? If you've got business with the captain, he's in his cabin. Yes, he is. And there's nothing to be found. And there was nothing to be found. No, there wasn't. And there was nothing to be found. And there was nothing to be found. Oh, yeah. And there was nothing to be found. Well, I'll stop. Anyway. So, of course, this is what I'll be doing quite often. Just Seeing if I can find any items. It doesn't look like there's literally anything other than the thing. I mean, let's have a look here. There's probably nothing. Nope. Because there was nothing to be found. So yeah, world map exploration you don't really get. But there you go. There's your father's quest. He's searching for something, but you do not find out until the end of Act 1. I can't believe that your dad's been raising you all by himself. Your father must really be something, huh? So as I was saying, what was I saying again? Yeah, you don't get much overworld exploration. Only in the final dungeon of Act 1 do you get to like properly walk around the world map, and also when going to the second dungeon, but you don't want to steer any further away from town because that's not a good idea. But I'd say first dungeon quite easy, but I'll probably have to go up a few levels and then go through it properly. Second dungeon difficult if you're not careful. Third dungeon is an interesting one. I can't say why. And the final dungeon of Act 1 is actually very annoying. Anyway, I'm this ship's captain. A long time ago, your father helped me out a lot. Listen here, boy. Listen to your father well and grow up to be as great a man as he is. Yep. Heard that you're travelling, just like you and your father, yep. For 7 years, Papas has been raising Phantom on his own. That's what you call a good father. Most people these days need to live up to that. But let's not get into the social aspects of stuff. I know, now we go see our daddy again in a minute. Harbour ahoy! Lower the anchor, raise the sails. Well, it seems like we're here. So here we go, we're near the Santa Rosa area. So basically every battle you get is just I think it's automatic, unless it's still random, but you can't lose them out in the overworld. Listen, boy, will you go fetch your father up here for me? It's basically the way the beginning of the game's going to work. Whenever I'm travelling with Papas, I'm not going to lose a battle, but there's points where you travel without Papas, and then anyway. So we're finally here. It's been over 2 years since I've been back to this village. Phantom, you're probably too young to remember anything about this place, though. Well then, let's go. Did you forget anything? Nope. I've already got the medical herb from that drawer, so you know. We're all set. It's goodbye for now, boy, but every so often I hope you take some time to remember me. Sure you didn't forget anything? Did you check in the drawers? Yep. Well then, Captain. Farewell. Thanks for everything, and take care of yourself. Of course, the only bummer will be is the holiday will go smack bam in the middle of this playthrough. That's probably going to be the point where the game gets like really juicy, but you know. Papas, it is you, isn't it? Papas, oh it is. You've come back safely to us. They may quarter or starve me, but no one can bump me off. Phantom, Daddy's got some business to discuss with this person. Why don't you go play by yourself for a while? Don't go wandering off too far, okay? So of course, you know. Anyway, when I started playing this, I was like a 7-year-old character. I was like, that's young for a protagonist. But I was like, well, this is Dragon Quest. They like to do things different. Now, I'm unsure whether Dragon Quest V ties into any of the other Dragon Quests in any other way. Because obviously, especially recently, if you've played through 11, you'll start to tie some knots between some of the games, especially the original trilogy. I think 8 technically is a part of it as well, and yeah. Anyway, it must have been 2 years ago. A man named Pappas left this harbour on a quest. Said he was looking for something dear to him. He took a young child along with him, but... What? You're that child? And Pappas has just returned on that ship? No, kidding. Speak of the devil. Yes, I know, right? Oh my god. I mean, I'm probably going to get to Santa Rosa, so do the first dungeon, and then go to the place. And then you are, anyway. Phantom, doesn't you? Oh, yep. I forgot about that. I think you have to wander off and get into a battle, and then Big Daddy comes and gets you. Classic slimes. Bam. Dun 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 dun. Here he comes. Look at that, 410 health. You know, he's a beast. I don't actually remember if anybody even gets to that much health. I mean, it'll be in the late 30s by the end of the playthrough, so... Anyway, are you alright, Phantom? It's a bit dangerous for you to go wandering off alone, so promise me you'll be careful. Well then, let's go. So we go, green worms, long-necked weasel, and... hill slime. Ugh, disgusting. So yeah, Pappas gets 2 attacks because he's basically a god. He's just that good. Oh, go on, Phantom. Making his daddy proud, look at that. Lovely. Are you alright, Phantom? See, every battle he heals you. You can't lose while he's in the party, but all 4 dungeons you do are without Pappas because you go off on your own and he like has busy tasks to do or something like that. Anyway, here we go. Could you be Pappas? It's been over 2 years since you left. Where? What am I saying? Questions can wait for later. I've got to tell the others. Yep. Everyone, Pappas is back. Pappas has returned. Pappas, you're alive! What? That boy, is he? My, how you've grown. Please come and visit us at the tavern tonight, alright? Everyone wants to hear of your adventures. Yo, Pappas, you're finally back. I know all we did was fight when we were here, but after you left I was so bored. Well, after you settle down you'd better tell me how you've been, alright? It's really you, Pappas? Welcome back. While you were gone, the entire village was buzzing with rumours about you. Lord Pappas, welcome back. Thank God you're safe. Ah, God must truly be watching over you to bring you back to us. Blah blah, save that talk for church. This is no time to speak like that. Hooray, Pappas is back. Woohoo, Pappas has returned. 3 cheers. Hip hip hooray. And here's Sancho. Master Pappas, welcome back, sire. Oh, how long I've been waiting for the day that you would return. Please come inside. I mean, he kind of called him sire, so that shows that him being king, you know, it's actually true. Anyway, here is Bianca, the Tifa of Dragon Quest. That's just basically the way to put it. Anyway, welcome home, Mr. Pappas. And who is this little girl? Why, this is my daughter, of course. Daughter? Oh, you must be Duncan's wife. What are you doing here all the way from Alcapa? She was here to pick up some medicine for her husband, so I asked her to stop by. Ugh, grown-up talk is so boring. Hey, you want to go upstairs? Come on, this way. BFFs, they are. Lovely. My name's Bianca. Do you remember me at all? Really now? I'm 8, so that makes me 2 years older than you. Huh? That also makes me your elder. Hey, do you want me to read this book for you? Just a second. Oh, he's 6. Fair enough. I thought it was 7, like a moron. Okay, here we go. In the sky, there is a... Oh, I can't read this. I've never seen these big words before. There aren't even any pictures. Bianca, darling, we have to go back to the inn soon. Yes, Mama. Let's check. Leather hat, lovely. Anything else? Yep, he doesn't know how to read. You know, he can't learn anything from those books. Anyway, here we go. Let's see, I've got to go out for a while, so you be a good boy now, right? So now I'm basically going to go to the first dungeon is a cave. I'm going to run an errand. But they're going to be like, don't go anywhere near it, it's dangerous, not safe for kids. And then you say, then you know, I'm going to do what I need to do. Anyway, medical herb, oh lovely. So yeah, there is no running speed in Dragon Quest V, so this is just the base speed, but that's fine. I don't remember. Can you go down there? Nope. There's no well today. Here we go. I pressed up, to be fair, thank you. No, nothing to be found. And there was nothing to be found again. And there's nothing to be found again. And there was nothing to be found because I want to speak to him. What to do, what to do? The master went to fetch some herbs but still hasn't returned. I think he went into the cave in this village, but I wonder what happened to him. So you actually go to this cave twice. I mean, technically I see it as the first dungeon in Act 2. This NPC is so annoying. Because you go there, you get an item known as the Lamp of Darkness, which basically can turn it all the way from day to night much quicker. So you don't have to worry about just running around the world map until it goes dark. Anyway. So of course, traditional church, come here, save stuff. Lovely jubbly. So of course I'm just gonna record it. Do 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 do. Yup. So obviously I'll do in-game saves and I'll do save states as well. But anyway, go visit this old man. You're a good boy, aren't you? Then be careful not to get in your father's way, okay? I'm not going to, mate. If you go further along this path, you'll reach a cave. But if you get lost in there, don't say I didn't warn you. Yeah, shut your mouth. Anyway, see, look at that. 17th, when was that? 4 days ago, right? Yeah, it was Monday when I did it. Anyway, let's save over those save states I've got. Split saves, anyway. So basically, all the bits that I originally grinded up on first time, I've just got the splits for them, so that when I actually do it here, I don't have to do the grinding again. Anyway. So I'm just going to probably try and grind up a few levels. Up to level 3 or level 4, I don't know yet. We'll see. I mean, the dungeon shouldn't be too bad, but there'll be elements of it that'll be pretty mad and pretty bad. And it's a Guffacada. Dun 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 dun. Go a bit further ahead and see if I can, you know, just get some lovely juicy enemies. So I've been playing Dragon Quest 3, and when you change screens like that, I haven't actually ever been having trouble with getting a battle as soon as I change the screen. But that's quite an annoying thing in Dragon Quest 5. I still don't know how getting battles work, because I've even tested it out. I've save stated like this, and I've walked to an area. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I've walked into an area, and I've got battles at different steps. Anyway, I should probably equip that. Actually, I've been playing Dragon Quest 3, and I don't have to worry about going onto the equip thing just to equip it. I can just do it automatically. But strength seed. Strength's increased by 3. Boom. Dun 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 dun. So you want to get to level 3. I'll go back, and then you are. So I like how they give you an automatic level up before you actually start going on your own. Anyway, slimes are actually stronger than some other enemies in this game. Like, they deal 3 damage, but some of the enemies in this dungeon don't even do that. But anyway, yeah, that strength seed allows you to one-shot everything. So obviously, if you use the seed, it makes things a lot easier. But I think let's just try and show you, like, use these seeds. Very good idea. Anyway. Come on. Give me battles. So obviously I'm doing this just because it's a good idea to. Like, in a lot of the older Dragon Quests, it's good to do this. And yeah, just to say, this SNES version is the original version of Dragon Quest V. It was the first Dragon Quest to hit a new console, because Dragon Quest 1 to 4 were all on the NES. So this was the first one to go through a transition. But that wasn't a problem, because this game is outstanding. And I mean, it has a nice little subtle start, you know. It starts off nice and peaceful, you know, it has all this. I mean, it's not really any spoilers to say that the game's going to get really bad in terms of the story, and it's going to get very dark because it's an RPG, so you know. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot you don't actually rest up in the inn. Anyway, if it comes to shopping and stuff, I'll just speed it up, but there's not really much I can do at the moment, because I can't really afford any of that. But you come back to here once more in Act 1. And I mean, from Act 2 you get more of world map exploration, but you know. Wait, I think you talked to Sancho, and then he's like, "Had enough for today." Yep. Do. Anyway, and then when I get to the entrance of the cave, all right, yeah, I need to talk to you again. And then from here, I'll save state it. I'll save state 1 as well. Don't need those save states anymore. That was just me taking on the final boss. Well, I saved it just before the final boss. But bloody hell, the final boss is ridiculous. And of course, if you've seen Dragon Quest 9 playthrough, if you saw yesterday's episode with the legacy bosses, you will know who the final boss is. Well, actually, well, you won't, because I didn't fight that one, because that was not one of the legacy bosses I got. But, you know, it's fine. Anyway, I think I want to go to the left. No, I do not. I think over here you get an area with water. You get no chest. Anyway, that boat is what you use when you come here second time around. But yeah, the majority of the dungeons aren't too long. Some of them are quite a few of them are short and sweet. As I said, I mean, the majority of dungeons aren't too bad, but it's balanced where, like, you know, it can be really difficult, or not easy, but comfortable. And then there's Act 3 that comes along, the final act, and then they're like, no more playing games. Anyway, I don't remember where to go at all. Which is fine, because I have to go back anyway. Anyway, it's always a cave you start off on. Anyway, here we go. Here's the Draki. You can't go without the Drakis, can you? You just can't. So of course I've got medical herbs ready, if they need to be used. But you know, of course. Now we've got ourselves a whack-a-mole. Of course he missed because he'd go for a critical hitting move. Obviously if you game over in this dungeon it wouldn't matter too much, because you don't get much money as it is. But anyway, I'll just save it every now and then, because it's a good idea. Jesus Christ. Come Gotta be a level up again, surely. Come on. Nothing there. Let's continue onwards. I mean, I did this... Oh, hang on, let me work out how many weeks ago. 5 weeks ago. But I started properly playing it once I got back from the week off. So 3 weeks ago I started properly playing it, and then I finished it 4 days ago. I mean, I got to the end of Act 1 before I properly started just playing it. But you know, once I did get into it, I was very impressed. I mean, I was impressed from the beginning, but I was also annoyed with what happens. But it's a good thing, because you want to be annoyed at the villain, you want to hate the villain, because that's the whole point. But, you know, I haven't leveled up yet. It's always when you get to level 3 when it just slows down completely. It's like, oh, here's 2 free level ups. Yeah, danger do not enter is written on the sign. The Phantom can't read. So I know you go down, but I don't remember if there's anything up at the top bit, or if it just loops around. No, there is a chest here. A leather shield. Oh, beautiful. So if you don't equip stuff, then it's not going to be easy. Well, it's not going to be as easy, but of course they'll allow people to make room for mistakes, and, you know, maybe, you know, I think they've designed it so that if you don't equip that leather hat, if you don't find it, and that shield, you're still fine. It all just depends on how good the player is. Anyway, there's another dead end. There's just a lot of dead ends, and it's just no. Dun 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 dun. I mean, if it hits me once, it's probably over. Yep, bang on the button. Damn it. I don't want to use a medical herb yet, but I'm going to have to, and I. God damn it. Let me just take out the whack-a-mole then. Dun 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 dun. After everything I just said as well, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter with defense when it comes to critical hits, but that's what those enemies are based around. There we go, final floor. I think all you have to do is just move a boulder, is it? I don't remember, but it's something like that. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I mean, I haven't really coughed or anything for a few days now, because I've got much better, but bloody hell. So here we go. I've got less than quarter health. And it's gone yellow. There's no orange health in this game, it's just yellow. There we go. Level 4, that's what I was looking for. And I learnt heal. Turns out I don't have to use the herb after all. That one level up, you know, allowed that to be possible. And anyway, here he is. It's Gort / Gimli. But no, this isn't a Sega game, so, you know. Of course you're on guard. That makes me get hit by even more. You bitch. Sit down. Bam. Sit down. Lovely jubbly. Let's get up here. Huh? What? Where? Lying here for so long must have made me sleepy. Guess I dozed off for a while. While I was walking along, this giant rock came out of nowhere and fell on top of me. Whew, thank the Lord, and thank you, little boy. Now I can go deliver this medicine to Duncan's wife. Oops, I can't dilly-dally. I've got to get back and prepare the medicine. So I think there's a chest in one, there's just a dead end with water in the other. But the dead end with water is one of the areas you go across to get to the... Bloody hell, that's a lot of damage. To get across to the second dungeon in this cave, as I said, which you get in Act 2. When you get access to the little boat to go across the river here. You also get the ship in Act 2. And you get 2 different modes of transport in Act 3. One of them is actually pretty crazy. Then one of them's awesome as well. Anyway, of course, I'm at the chest. That's it, keep on missing me. Bum 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 bum. So it's fine that they whacked me once. This will not happen again. The Wayfarer's close. Yeah, boy. Oh, I was going to save it then, but I can't do that just in case. Oh, it's only a Drakian slime anyway. Slime will do 1 damage at best now. So if they miss, that's just because they're only going to deal 1 damage to me. And that's obviously the way Dragon Quest games work. If you can only deal 1 damage, or they can only deal 1 damage, they'll often just miss and not get the attack in. And the enemy's surprised. Makes it easier for me. Lovely. So I don't think there's anything over to this right one. As I said, I think it is just the water, but you know. Dun 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 dun. So the encounter rate's pretty high. So I don't actually know how the encounter thing works, but anyway, yeah, there's just water, but I need to check, see if there is anything out of the ordinary. Now you sit down. Then lovely. Alright, it's a slime. Don't hurt me, please. I'm really not a bad little slime. I know, I'll tell you something helpful. When you want to search lots of different places, you should use the blue button, which is X, but of course, on an emulator, if you don't actually know the layout of the SNES controller, that's not going to be helpful whatsoever. Do you know what? I'm a daredevil. I'm going to take care of these without even dealing with the whack-a-mole. Because I'm a crazy son of a bitch. See, that's fine. Because I've got heal. If I have to use a medical herb, I have to use a medical herb. Fine by me anyway. I'm going to speed it up while I get out of here. Hopefully I'll get another level up by the time I'm done with this as well, but anyway. Lovely. And sit down. Come on, I've got to get a level up surely. I don't know anyway. There we go. Now we get out. Of course, I don't have to have as much exploration, because I only have to go to the ways out, because I've been everywhere else. Anyway, So yeah, that hole up there is where the boulder fell from, and obviously you know that now. You saw him down there. Anyway. Nearly there. It's not that long of a dungeon if you only go through these bits. Well, of course I wanted to explore everything else first anyway. That's it, just give me a few more battles for good measure. And of course, every time I do like the dungeon in this act, you know, Pappas just happens to finish what he's doing as soon as I finish what I'm doing, you know, just works out like that. No particular reason. Anyway, goodbye. No, I didn't level up, which is surprising, but it's fine. Do 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 do. I should probably go up to here first, shouldn't I? The master finally returned with the herbs. Now we can go about preparing them. At this rate, the medicine will be ready tomorrow. Yep. Can you let me go past? It's a simple thing, mate. Don't let me through then. Simple. Anyway, here we go. So you rest up and then cutscene time. Oops, silly me. Yep, I must be tired. Yep. Do. Here we go. Ah, you're awake. Bianca and her mother got the medicine they needed, so they're going home today. But I get such a bad feeling having two women out walking alone. I was thinking of escorting them back to Arcapa. Do you want to come along? Alright then, let's get a move on while there's still daylight. Master Pappas, please take care, and you too, young master. Oh, Bianca's coming along with us, so lovely. So again, automatic, you know, Papa, so you're heading out somewhere? Just to the city of Arcapa? Well, take care then. Like it says, just to, but for normal civilians, they can't handle that. Baby panther. Quite ironic, to be honest. Seeing a baby panther, to be honest. There's one element of the game I haven't actually mentioned yet. But I'll wait until we get to that point. You'll see by the end of tomorrow's episode when I do the Alcapa section. But, you know. Oh, bloody hell, what are you doing? You know, he might level up now, won't he? Yep. Lovely job, Lee. Are you alright, Phantom? Yes, I am. Well then, let's go. I like how he knows exactly to go. But he's probably been explained it, so you know. Welcome back, ma'am. Did you get the medicine? Perfect, your husband will be better in no time, thanks to this. Well then, I think I'll go check in on old Duncan for a moment. My father's very ill. I hope Duncan gets well soon. If you're getting bored, why don't you go walking around for a while? So I'm going to set up the bit for the next dungeon. And anyway, are you going for a walk? Come on, I'll go with you. Will you now, Bianca? Oh, lovely. Anyway, I'm going to have Bianca in my party for this dungeon. but not again for a little while after this. But you know, let's go. Do 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 do. Wing of Ivan. Do 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 do. And a defence said. Lovely. Increased by 4. Oh my god. That's mad. Oh, there's nothing else. Let's get going. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Item shop. Hairband. Now the mistake I made last time is after I did this dungeon, I went and got things for Bianca, obviously without realising that she'd be at the party. But you know, no. Do 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 do. The leather dress is so much. Like, no. This will have to do for now though, but you know. When it actually comes to doing things, I'll have to make sure I enter the church and save it. Well, I don't know if you have to at least save it, but once you get Zoom, you have to go in the place's church. Anyway, there we go. Shahana. I was level 38 when I took on the final boss. Well, probably 39 by the time I got there. I don't remember, but all the other characters were like 34, 35, 36. Well, apart from one character, who every time you got them in your party, they're always bloody underleveled. Anyway, hey, what's the big idea? This is my cat to bully. Don't get in my way. Poor Panther. It's a weird looking cat, ain't it? It meows funny when you kick it. Come on, cat, let me hear you meow. Stop it, the poor thing's scared sick. Give it to me right now. Heh, she wants us to hand over the cat. What should we do? Well, we were getting bored of kicking the bejesus out of it, so you can have it if you want. Wait, I know. You can have it if you can beat up the ghosts of Lenore. Good one, the cat for the ghosts of Lenore. So yes, the castle of Lenore is where I'll be going next. Yippee! My fool child picking up stray cats. I told him to get rid of it, but he just won't listen. What a stubborn child. Doo-doo. So there we go, there's a red door up there. You need the magic key. My little boy, did you bring your girlfriend in here for a drink? What a cute girl she is. When she grows older, she'll no doubt become a beautiful young lady. There's nothing even in there. Anyway, let's report back to Papa, shall we? Sorry to keep you waiting, Phantom, but it seems like Duncan's sickness was just a simple cold. Well, should we head back to Santa Rosa then? Oh, Papas, don't you dare go home after just a few hours. Why don't you stay over at least for the night? Alright, how can I say no to such good friends? Good, this way please. So something is going to happen now, which allows me to go to Castle of Lenore before we go back to Santa Rosa. Well then, sleep tight and don't let the big bugs bite. Let's see, we have to leave early tomorrow morning or else the village will think the worst. Well, we'd better get to bed or we'll never wake up before dawn. Good night, son. And you don't want to wake up before you want to wake up before dawn because scary monsters. Phantom, wake up. Good, you're finally up. Well, come on then, we have to get moving. Where to Lenore, silly? We have to beat up those ghosts and save that poor kitten. The castle of Lenore is supposed to be all the way north of this city. Come on then. Pardon me. See, I think, well, this is where I'm going to be ending it, but just before I do that whole Lenore section, I'll have to get Bianca up a few levels. Trust me, it's needed. But anyway, that marks the end of this episode of my playthrough of Dragon Quest V: Hand of the Heavenly Bride. So thank you for watching this episode of Dragon Quest V, and I will see you later. Well, not later. Again, I always say this, but this time today, the stream will be done before this goes up. So I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of this, where I'll go to Castle Lenoir in order to beat up some bully ghosts. And then I'll also see you tomorrow for the continuation and the stream of Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. But until then, for a massive thumbs up, all I'm going to say to you now is goodbye and good night.